Hello everyone, welcome to VMS class. In this lesson, I am going to introduce the strings in Python. If you take any application, even in your mobile phone, let us take in the WhatsApp application, you are going to send messages. So all these messages are a collection of characters. So that is nothing but a string. If you take an Instagram application, you are going to have the username, it is a string, and your biography, it is a string. If you take an Amazon application, so in this there are so many products. You can take the product names, those are strings. If we have a Gmail application, then email address, it is nothing but a string. If we have YouTube application, the video title of that video, it's nothing but the collection of characters, that is nothing but a string. If we take a chat GPT, again we have prompts. So this is also a string. You see that many kind of things which includes the string. In all these applications, what is common? They all work with they all work with text. Text is nothing but what? String. In Python, every piece of the text is stored using the string. Okay, let me write this point. In Python, every piece of text is stored using the string. The data type is str. Okay, string data type. Okay, whether you are building a website, a mobile application, any chatbot, anything. Okay, you will work with strings almost every day. So simply give a definition of this. String is a sequence of characters. Okay, string is a sequence of characters enclosed within quotes. Okay, within the quotes. Any sequence of characters, it may contain the numbers, special symbols, any type of characters which is enclosed in the quotations. Okay, so in Python, how can you create strings? Creating strings in Python. How can you create a string? So we can create the strings using a single quotation. You can use single quotation. Okay. You can also use double quotation. Double quotes you can use. Even you can use the triple quotes also. Depending upon our requirement, we are going to use this single quotations, double quotations, and triple quotations also. In this lesson, I'm just introducing what is a string and how it looks like. So we have a separate module for the strings where I am going to explain more details about the strings, string methods. Okay, everything we are going to discuss there. Just I am introducing what is a string here. So let me create the strings using these quotations. For example, I am taking name equal to VMS class. Name equal to VMS class. So you can see that I am using the double quotations here. Now let's print the name. Execute this program, you can see that it is printing VMS class. So what is the type of this print? Type of name. What is the data type of this name? You can execute this. You can see the string name along with the data type, the class str, which is nothing but a string. Commonly, we are going to use the double quotations. Now, if I use single quotation also, this is considered as a string. Now, let me execute this program. Now, we can see that it is string again. So even you can also use the triple quotations. Okay, triple quotations opening here, triple quotations ended here. Now execute this. Again, it is considered as a string only. Here, triple quotes is mainly used for multi-line strings. So here, this string is a single line string. When you have a multiple lines of content, at the time you can create a multi-line string. If I take the address equal to, okay, address equal to, here I am going to consider flat number 1, okay, Kitteganur, Bangalore, Karnataka, like this. Now you can see this is a multi-line string. When you have multiple line of text, you can use this triple quotations. Either you can use single triple quotes or double triple quotes. Okay. Print the address here, print the address, then also print type of address. Let's execute this. Now it is going to print the string in multiple lines, and this is nothing but string data type only. Okay, here the variable address is nothing but a string data type. Okay, so like this you can print multiple details. Let me take to print student details. Remove this program. Student name equal to Akhil. I am going to print student name, comma, student underscore name. Save this and execute this. You can see that it is going to print student name Akhil. Even you can also use the formatted strings also. If I take F, student name is student underscore name inside this curly braces. Now let me execute this. Now you can see the same thing. Okay. So like that, you can print all the details. Even you can print the product name, product underscore name equal to, here we have the product wireless mouse. Print product underscore name. Let me save the program and execute it. You can see it is printing the name of that particular product. If you want to store the email name, the email equal to, here we have Akhil at gmail.com. Print email, print type of email. So here I am storing the set of characters, okay, sequence of characters. Now you can notice that which includes these special symbols also, like at, dot. So again, this is also considered as a string only. You can even store the strings to store email IDs. Okay. So remember, whenever you are going to take a number like this, 23, which is not enclosed in the quotation, so it is considered as the integer, type of a integer. If you use any number also inside this double quotations or single quotations or triple quotations, then it is not considered as a integer data type. It is considered as a string data type. Okay. If you enclose in a quotations, then it is nothing but a string. Even when you are going to take the input from the user, by default, it is going to consider as a string. Name equal to input of enter your name. Now here the input function is going to take the name that is nothing but of type string. I am going to print the name and also printing the type of name. Now let me execute this program here. It is going to ask enter your name. If I give Akhil here, you see the string and what type it is a string. So from this you can say that this input is going to take the data in the form of a string. Okay, so like this it will work. Now basically the first important point I want to tell you regarding the strings here. Python supports three types of quotes. One is single quotations. Okay, one is single quotations, double quotations, also triple quotations. All are valid. Even as mentioned, the strings can contain numbers. Okay, so here I am going to take a mobile number, mobile underscore number equal to, I am going to consider the mobile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is a number, but which is included in the quotations. So it is considered as a string. If I say type of mobile underscore number, now you can see it is going to show str. It is a string. Okay. Even the string contains the special characters also, as mentioned, password equal to, if I say VMS class at 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is nothing but VMS class password. And what is the type here? Again, it is a string. Okay, even the string contains the spaces also. I am going to take the full name equal to VMS space class. You can see here in this there is a extra space. Even the extra space also considered as a character, and the entire full name, if you print, it is going to print VMS class. Okay, so in the case here the strings also contains the third point. The strings contain spaces and special characters also. In the previous example I have shown, strings contain special characters also. And very important point, the next one, strings are immutable. It's a very important interview question. Strings are immutable. It means once the string is created, it cannot be changed. Once the string is created, it cannot be changed. Okay. Instead, the Python is going to create a new string. So this makes the strings safer and more memory efficient. And we will learn more details about this immutability in the upcoming lessons. But as of now, I will just give an example. What is the meaning of immutability? I have s equal to vms class. Okay. Now, if you want to change any character, for example, the first character V, you cannot change it. S of 0, I want to assign with P. Okay, change this V to P. I am going to do that. Now, if you want to try that, it is going to raise type error because string object does not support item assignment. So that is the main idea. Even you may have a small doubt here. What is this S of 0? S of 0 means the first character. So strings supports the indexing concept. You can access individual characters by using the index value. But I will explain all the concepts related to the strings in the upcoming lesson. Okay? As of now, just remember how a string can be created. Three possible ways. You can use a single quotation, double quotation, and triple quotation. And some of the basic properties of the strings. It supports three types of quotations, Strings can contain numbers, it can contain spaces, and also special characters. Strings are immutable here. What is meaning of immutable? Once the string is created, it cannot be changed. Let us see some of the questions on this topic. The definition, what is a string in Python? A string is a sequence of characters enclosed in a single quotation, double quotation, or triple quotations. Which data type stores text in Python? The str data type stores the textual information. Which codes can be used for creating the strings? You know the answer clearly. Single quotations, double quotations, or triple quotations. Can a string contain numbers? Yes, a string can contain numbers. Even though it contains the digits, but it is enclosed in the double quotations, so it is considered as a string. Why are phone numbers stored as strings instead of integers? Phone numbers are identifiers, not values, which is used for mathematical calculations. So we are not going to do any mathematical calculations on these phone numbers, right? So that's why we are going to store in the form of a string. Storing them as a string preserves leading zeros and formattings also. Are Python strings are mutable? No. Strings are immutable. Here mutable means we can change, but immutable means we cannot change, meaning that they cannot be modified after the creation. Any change results in a new string. Okay? Thank you. I will see you in the next lesson.